BTMReview.com here with a very pissed off Aaron.
Riverman here. Hey.
I think we're pissed off for different reasons. I just fucking bent to shit. One of my favorite frames.
I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing okay. it's usually the other way around.
God. I'm fucking pissed, dude. Like, I don't want to fucking talk about The Walking Dead. It's something I actually care about.
I'd rather not talk about The Walking Dead if I didn't have to. If you didn't hear, Pat's not here tonight, so he'll be back. He'll be back next week.
Pat's taking a
sick day, which I might have taken my sick day next week.
We only got a couple more left. We can all pull through on this last couple. God dang it, man. My fucking frame. You guys out there are going to have to try and keep me focused on this episode because I can't fucking concentrate. I just keep looking at it. Like, I'm trying to be focused here, and I keep turning my head because I keep seeing the fucking frame taunting me.
Well, if that gives you any indication, the show this week actually was really shitty, I thought.
What's it called? The Love Boat?
The Same Boat.
Same boat. Close enough. Okay, look, I actually thought it was okay. There's one thing that I really didn't let, it really bugged me about it, though.
The acting? It was fucking god-awful.
Well, there was that. There was the whole, why does everybody feel the need to have heart-to-hearts with people? And these prisoners, these POWs, more or less. Everybody's got to have a heart-to-heart to where they can give their backstory. Who fucking does that?
Why do they have the need to cast these shitty actors? I mean, it makes the main cast look like they're Meryl Streep or something compared to these actors.
The old woman with emphysema reminded me of the fucking grandma on Grandma's Boy that smoked the Frankenstein, dude.
Jesus.
But I didn't hate this episode. I thought there was a couple of draggy moments, but overall, I thought the suspense was pretty. It definitely picked up as far as the suspense and the killing and all that. The thing that really fucking bugged me about this episode was just, why is Carol fucking having these thoughts now?
I don't know. Yeah, she's going back and turning back into a
it's so
decent person.
It's so out of left field for me that it almost had me thinking, is she just putting on a ruse?
I thought she was.
Yeah, that's how out of left field it was. Like the whole hyperventilating thing. I'm like, is this just like a thing that she's doing?
Well, she has multiple personality disorder. I mean, she acts like Susie Homemaker, and then she acts like a bad bitch the next minute.
I get it. Somebody out there might say, well, they've been leading up to this for the past couple of days, with her being conscientious about Maggie's baby and her not going in. It just still felt weird to me. Like, I guess that's real life. I guess shit gets to people. I get that. Work gets to people. War gets to people. But I mean, this, for the sake of TV, we've already seen people go through. We've seen Rick go through this. We've seen Morgan go through this. We get it. We don't. In real life, maybe everybody would kind of go through this, but we don't need to see it. This is just an hour-long TV show a week. For fuck's sake, we don't need to see everybody going.
And the whole goddamn episode was revolving around Carol's heart, and how she's becoming a better person. Because other than that, this is a pointless fucking episode. There was no need for it.
It got. I mean, I guess where was the turning point? I guess it's when she felt responsible for warping Sam and getting their whole family killed. I guess, and the whole gravestone.
Probably.
A couple episodes. I guess, but I mean, I don't know. I just wish she would they should just fast forwarded her and expedited her to Rick's status where he doesn't give a shit anymore. Because now she's doing the fucking Morgan thing. Rick kills that asshole at the end.
That was great. That was awesome.
Yeah, no, and she's looking at him like, okay, I'm starting to see things for the way they really are. I'm like, well, people just quit fucking flip-flopping all over the place. That's getting so annoying.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, then she's going to team up with, what's his name?
Morgan?
Morgan. They're going to become the
martyrs. They're going to
hippie martyrs of the group.
No, I think Carol's done. She's going to die. This episode made it clear to me she's the one that's going to get it.
Yeah.
It really did.
What surprised me? I mean, she got a whole episode devoted towards her. So.
Well, we were kind of hinting as her as a possibility, obviously, on the last episode or two, but the last podcast or two. But the way she's flip flopping and her mind's affected and her character's changing, that just tells me she's done. I mean, they're not. It's not like Rick, where Rick is steady.
Yeah.
Rick is Rick. You see things coming a mile away with this show sometimes.
Yeah.
And I at first I thought it was gonna be Morgan. I still think Morgan could die, and I still think Morgan could be martyred, and he might take the bat for Negan and all that. But if that's not Carol in that exact place, I still think Carol will fucking die. I think there will be a couple of main players that die, maybe even in the last episode. And yes, we're considering Morgan a main player, I guess, even though that's bullshit.
They tried to have that big dramatic moment. We're all Negan. Oh,
that ambiguous thing. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I don't know. It's just we might have a good surprise on you. I don't know. I think I'm trying not to let my fucking busted frame make me too harsher than I really am, because I didn't hate the episode. I didn't think it was as worthless as you're saying.
I thought it was it's pointless.
No,
how did it progress the story?
It was going back to the first half of the season where, meanwhile, this is what's going on, while Rick and everybody's fucking clearing out the fucking, it's that whole thing, which we were over that. That's why the last 4 or 5 episodes were so good, because they just kept one narrative and they were just, building upon it.
Yeah, I mean, they gunned down all the Negan
that was great
followers last episode. Why did they need to do it again? It's
same thing. Well, the same thing. I think it just goes to show it's one of those episodes where they should have intertwined with something else. I get it. You would have lost a little bit of. I don't even fucking know, man. I guess there was a lot going on in this episode. There was an hour's worth of material, more or less, but I just wish they could have compressed it. Why give Morgan a fucking hour and a half episode? Even if they did that, give these assholes an hour and a half episode where they could have had this stuff kind of mixed in with the whole infiltration. Just call it good. Call it a day. I get it. They want a cliffhanger. They want that whole cliffhanger with the phone at the end of the last episode, and we want to see what that's all about. But you're right. We got to question how much did it progress the story, because they didn't even get rescued. They just fucking escaped themselves.
Oh, and they got 3 episodes left before, it's all over.
It's one of those things where the whole episode was just the fucking Carol arc. It was just so we could see her mind warp and her mind sort of change.
We've seen her for the past 6 seasons. We know how she works. We don't care anymore.
But I think this whole episode was just that. It was simply that. And it was simply there to set up her dying. Point blank. That was it. They did this episode so they can make it clear for people like me and you to be like, yeah, she's gonna get it. Other than that, we had that cheesy and it only lasted half a second. I guess I'm being a little bit like you right here. I'm nitpicking, but at the end where they escape and then Maggie opens the door and Glenn's there and you see that fucking sappy love face and they hug. How many times we got to fucking see that disgusting bullshit? I'm so done with it. I'm done with it.
Well, and I didn't like the episode. Let's just say that. But the thing that pisses me off about this is this second half of the season has been so damn good. It keeps taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back, which pisses me the fuck off because it could be so much better.
No, I think the second half of the season has done nothing but take 2 steps forward for the last 4 episodes. And I wouldn't say this was a step back. I just think it was not progressing though. This wasn't, like I said, we keep going back to it. This was not Beth and Daryl in a barn. It was not that fucking bad.
No, and I wouldn't rate it as low as I would that, of course.
If this was spliced into a greater, larger episode, I would love all these parts. I would love all the scenes. They were pretty good for the most part. There was a couple of, draggy ones, but the fact that it was an entire episode, we need to progress a little bit. No more of these fucking meanwhile episodes.
Well, they could have had this 3 episodes ago, and it would probably been a lot better than it is. 3 before the end of the show is.
I just think they could have, like I said, they give us a fucking Morgan episode that was an hour and a half long.
Yeah.
They should have made the last episode, which was awesome, and this episode, and just kind of trim the fat and made it into an hour and a half episode. Bam, fucking great. Mm-hmm. It's problem solved. So, I mean, I didn't love this episode. I didn't hate this episode. You sound like you hated it. For me, I mean, I'll just kind of tell you right now. We don't really have Pat here, but I can give it a 6. That's me, a 6. Mm-hmm. I mean, what are you going to give it? I mean, I know we're jumping ahead here, but what are you giving it?
I was going to give it a 3 personally. Just because of the fact that it pisses me off so much how they don't progress the story and that how this second half of the season was so good and then just do this.
It bugs me because
and the acting was fucking god awful. I mean, both the redhead and the other girl were just, putrid.
It's better than that chick that was having the heart to heart that lost the baby with Maggie.
Yeah,
It reminded me.
that was sickening. That scene.
Yeah, that it was more that bullshit. It was more that why do people have to have these heart to hearts to give a little bit of backstory?
Why do we have to go in the backstory every fucking time? We don't care.
All these pointless characters that are just going to die in like 2 seconds. Now, but I was wanting to say that she reminded me of Uncle Buck. Here's a quarter. Get a rat to gnaw that thing off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I love that fucking Uncle Buck scene, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
It's a great movie.
Let's just talk about Uncle Buck. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things where they had something good going here. It had some fat on it. They should have trimmed the fat. Gave us an hour and a half episode like they fucking wasted our time with that Morgan one and called it a day. And because it was nothing but another Abraham episode where it was better than that fucking school bus Abraham episode. It was better than that but it was the same concept where we watched this whole fucking hour-long episode just so we can have the Eugene reveal and the Abraham fucking beat. It's just like the whole episode was just for that. Except the only difference is that one was just boring fucking the whole time. This wasn't boring. This one was okay. The big things that hurt it are it didn't really take the plot anywhere. It was all to serve it was all there to show that Carol has changed yet again and she's gonna fucking die.
I'm going through changes.
You know what? That song is about how I feel about this fucking episode because that song is shit too. That song is shit too. That song is shit from a band that can do better, right? That's exactly what this episode is. No, I mean, like I said,
it's not a horrible song. Black Sabbath.
Changes?
Yeah. It's
a shitty song. I think it's a shitty song. That is a great album and a shitty song. It's just
a great album.
Well, I love my woman. It's
I don't hate it as much as you. I just think you hate the Eminem version.
Oh God, on that I had a buddy that was listening to that, and what a Black Sabbath album to choose to sample. It's just
I know, right?
It's just it's just I don't know. I don't know. I used to like it when I was a kid, and now I listen to it and I kind of laugh. I don't know. It just comes off like it misses the mark. Just fucking piano, and I don't know. But whatever, that's besides the point. I don't hate this episode, but I fail to think that we needed an hour of it. And I'm tired of people flip-flopping, but I know why they did it, because she's gonna fucking die. So it was nothing but a plot device for the whole season. So whatever. I mean,
when you can predict the outcome of a show, I mean, doesn't that mean it's just time to hang the thing up?
Well, to a degree, we were already predicting it because I'm sorry, the fucking Negan thing's gonna. People read the comics, people build hype, and that's one of those things where they're going to do it. If they don't do it, they're gonna piss off a lot of people. Like everybody's expecting it. The whole bat thing. I mean, that's gonna happen. The Negan showdown. So we kind of know something big is gonna happen. I don't know. I don't know how predictable it is because the last few episodes we were kind of dancing around who it might be. But this one, I think, for sure solidifies it. It's Carol. She's going to die. I still think Morgan will die as well. And then you have a couple of people that are possibilities like, Father Gabriel, someone we really don't give a shit about. Yeah. But, no, we did have that moment of Daryl hugging Carol and showing some affection. Are you okay? Get in these. Are you okay? Get in these.
But his boyfriend Aaron's jealous.
I don't know, but what else?
See, the thing is, there's not a whole lot to talk about this episode because they're sitting in a damn room the whole time.
Yeah, at least I did get to see a little bit. At least they did show the main group rescue him at the end and meet up with him, because that Rick scene was kind of cool, and I like that guy trying to be suave. I'm Negan. Let's negotiate.
Yeah, that was the best part, where he just shot him in the head and.
And he did. I like it, dude. He shot him before he even finished what he was saying. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't. It's good, man. Like he's still the best. That's why the last 4 or 5 episodes have been so good, because we have stayed with the main group.
Where would the show be without Rick, though?
Well, I mean, he's the star of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know who was asked to be cast as Rick before Andrew Lincoln? And he actually said no because he got offered. He took another show instead. And it's funny because that show got canceled after 3 seasons, so he made a mistake.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No, man. You know what? To be honest with you, as much as I love Andrew Lincoln, I think he would have done just as good. He would have done good
yeah.
too. Thomas Jane.
Oh, really? That would be sweet.
Yeah. Well, I think Thomas Jane could have did it too.
Yeah.
But I like Andrew Lincoln in the role. He's great too. But yeah, they offered Thomas Jane the role, and he turned it down to do the HBO show Hung, and it got canceled after 3 seasons. Which I liked Hung. I thought it was Thomas Jane's a really charming actor. I like almost everything he's in.
Yeah.
Just because I think he's really charming. But he would have been a good Rick too. But I thought that was a fun fact. But no, I mean, I don't know. Everybody keeps saying on the interwebs, all these cool kids that quote unquote pretend to read the comics. They don't. I'm sorry, most of them don't.
Yeah.
They're going online reading like little blurbs and strips and stuff. But I guess everybody's saying Carl becomes a serious badass like after this point. Whether that's like towards the end of the season, as far as this point in the comics, where he becomes a total vigilante, he kills a lot of motherfuckers, and he becomes not an annoying character anymore. So, I mean, we can kind of see that coming on if that's the case, because he's been slowly kind of progressing towards it. But I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to see
intimidation.
Fucking like little nerd on Little Giants.
Yeah.
The seltzer in the mouth. What are these for? Intimidation. I watched that not that long ago. Famaruski. Annexation of Puerto Rico. No, but I think it'd be cool because I don't think it's gonna go. It needs one more season. That's it. Do not go past one more season.
No,
Do not.
Yeah, next season should be it.
That needs to be it because it's like I think Rockula had made a comment and he was right on. It's like where do they can't where are they going to take it past Negan? If they're building Negan up to be this be all end all, such a bad guy, they can't take it anywhere past that. Just call it good. Really explore the Negan thing the last season. I would like to see the last days of this show really get back down to the core, like everybody die,
yeah.
and it's back down to Rick. Even Carl and maybe like someone like Michonne, and like everybody's fucking dead. It's
Absolutely.
It's down to a couple people again.
No, I totally agree. I mean,
it can't be a lopsided war. This Negan thing's got to be huge. Like a lot of people have to fucking die, and it has to be left. Like I said, I think a lot of people need to die.
But where do you think Negan is at this point? Is there like another base camp or something?
Yeah, I mean, people are talking about it online. Like I said, Negan's got his own like other headquarters. He had this place where I guess he's got like 1 million wives, he's fucking God, and he hangs out somewhere else away from all the action, and protection. He's got like a bunch of wives. He's getting fucking pampered. I don't know. I'm looking forward to like that, seeing that stuff. That might be, we need a little bit of that charisma in the show. But, well, they already leaked some footage of the season finale.
Is he in it?
Yeah. I'm not watching it. Like I see it online all the time. Like it's leaked online. Yeah, you can see Jeffrey Dean Morgan speaking, and he's in. It's footage from the last. And I'm trying not to watch it because I don't want to get, whatever. But it kind of kills the big reveal because now I've already seen him a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward. They need that character, and I'm not. If they're going to introduce him on the very last episode. Whatever. If he's an interesting enough character, he can entertain us for a season, just like the governor did. Then the governor kind of, he overstayed his welcome by a couple episodes, and they killed him off. Just give us one more. You know what? I think I'm gonna give this episode a 5. I am going back on it. I just think it's. I want to give it a 6 because it entertained me, but I have to take off another point just because it didn't progress enough. It was just.
And the acting was horrible.
It was all there for the sake of the fucking Carol thing, and I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna go back a little bit. But
I wonder what Pat was going to give it. I don't know. I didn't talk to him about
Well, we'll ask him next week.
Yeah.
We'll ask him next week. What's your predictions for the next episode?
I did not see the previews for next week, so I don't.
I never do. Pat's the guy that always sees those and tells us about it.
Beats me. Go back to the base camp. Wait for Negan. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like this one didn't have a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
This one didn't have any cliffhanger. So. Word's got to get back to Negan. I don't know if anybody's gotten back to Negan at all. I mean, yeah. I mean, are they just going to go back to the camp? Well, they probably will, just because we haven't seen Carl in a few episodes, so they probably need to reintroduce those characters.
Yeah.
We got to see what Morgan's up to and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, from there, they don't have anybody with them, so it's not like they're taking back that Mexican guy that Rick killed at the end to interrogate him so they can get, like it'd be different if they took them with them as a hostage back to their home and they interrogated him and found out where Negan is. Then I could easily say, okay, great, they're going to probe this guy and they're going to go try and find Negan. But no, they're leaving empty-handed, so that tells me, well, Negan's going to come for them.
They need to have one episode based around Negan at least, probably this next one.
No, he's not. He's not coming to the very last episode.
Oh, he's in just the last episode.
Yep, he's getting introduced in the very last episode.
That's lame.
Yeah, so he's getting introduced in the very last episode, so we won't see any of that. But like I said, so since they have nothing coming back home with them. They got to go home, and then we're not going to see Negan, but Negan's going to fucking send somebody. There's just going to be something like that. Maybe for the next couple episodes, Negan will be like Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget, or we technically won't see him
next time. Gadget.
Yeah, maybe that we won't actually see him. Yeah, we'll just see him, dude, on like the back of a chair. We won't see his face. We'll see his hand or something like that. That'd be funny, but I don't know. I don't really know. I hate episodes like this that have zero cliffhanger, and that they're just hard to predict.
You don't know where the hell it's gonna go.
Or it picks up right where this episode left off, which is ideal, and something happens and they don't even make it home.
Yeah.
The altercation happens between now and them trying to go home, and that would make sense because, like I said, they have no idea where Negan is, and they have no way of finding out. So something has to happen.
They have no idea who Negan is.
Yeah, I know. I think it's everybody. I think it's the Mexican guy. I think it's whatever.
And why are they asking who Negan is if they have that one guy who's actually met Negan, or has he not met Negan? Remember, they brought that one guy to the other base camp.
Yeah, well,
he had the severed head or whatever from the other guy. And then you would think he would know who Negan is, but I guess not.
I don't know, but whatever. I mean, I really don't. I just don't have a prediction because this kind of episode it makes it hard to predict. I'll just say that I hope they don't go home because that's option A. Because what else could they do? I hope something happens immediately following this event that creates sort of a pathway. But whatever.
Only 3 hours left, and then we could move on to the next thing. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
What do you guys think? Let us know. Obviously, btmreview.com, YouTube, comments, as you guys like to do. We enjoy that. iTunes, all that good stuff. And let us know what you guys think about this episode. I think we're being pretty fair with this episode. I mean, I don't think I'm being hard on it. I mean, I'm saying what I like about it, but it's just it is what it is. We're calling spade a spade here. It was a plot device to fucking do that whole Carol bullshit and to let us know she's gonna die. But let us know if you disagree or agree. And of course, follow us, like us, share us, all that stuff. We enjoy that, and we enjoy new listeners. But in the meantime, anything else to add there, River?
Nope.
Well, with that said, I'm Aaron.
Riverman.
You guys are not. Bye.
Make America great again.
Hey.